Hello, it's day 5 of the wonderful, wonderful Raw Potential in 60 and 60. So, yesterday was awesome. I freaking did 60 minutes cardio, which I showed you guys, along with the body shots. And then later on that day, I did 28 minutes of weightlifting. So, it was a total of 88 minutes of working out throughout the day. Didn't think I would be able to hit that level so quickly into this, because prior to doing this I was doing juice feasting with the juice club and really wasn't doing any working out because I wanted to do some serious detoxification and just get to feeling better. But again, I went over why, it's tougher and tougher for me to go on a long-term juice fast, like I did over my 107-day juice fast, where I lost 100 pounds, for those of you that may be new and not seen the results of that. But after my 1-year journey and getting down to 196, getting past that 200 mark, I went through a breakup mind job thing. Some of you know what went on, but that really messed with my head and my heart, and I really fell off the path. And I mean, some of you may not know this, but I really almost stopped making videos. I almost just said, you know what, screw it. But, I'm back, I'm fighting, I'm continuing to try and improve my body. You would think, there's so many people that lose 100 pounds or 140 pounds, and then that's it. They're just like, okay, I'm good, and they go on with their thing and they do whatever they're going to do. Seminars, raw food retreats, write books, whatever. But not me. I want to go deeper. I want to go further, okay? And the reasons why I am putting away that scale, there's a couple of reasons, but the main reason is pretty personal, and I will go over that. But one reason is I was getting a little obsessed with weighing in, looking at every day, different times of the day, your weight fluctuates, and I was obsessing about it. So it's like, it's time just to put it away. The big reason is because I really feel that subconsciously your body holds on to a lot of emotions and toxicity from those bad breakups and things. When you're at certain weights, when you have certain weight, when you're detoxing, you're going through stuff, you're releasing stuff. So mine is always associated with that number, and it's usually right around 200. And when some of the worst things that have happened to me in my life have been right around that 200 mark. I mean, 12 years ago, when I lived in St. Louis, I met somebody that I thought was it in the one, and it was right after I just lost 80 pounds and got in really good shape. I was right at 210. I was a mountain of muscles, and I got my heart ripped out. I used to jokingly always say, yeah, St. Louis, that's where I left my heart, And, of course, naturally I put the weight back on after that. I was only good and healthy probably for a good year or two after that. So, other than that small, short span time in there in my early 30s, I was in really good shape. Most of my entire adult life, I've been overweight. So, and then again, this most recent thing happened right around 200. So, I don't even want to know when I reach 200. I want to blow past that 200 mark. I don't even want to know. Now, I am going to measure myself just to make sure that I'm staying on track and progress is being made. But I don't even want to know when I reach 200. I don't even want to know when I hit 190. I just want to keep on going, keep on focus on my journey, on the foods that work best for me, okay? And the exercises that work best for me. Now, I do appreciate comments, but the suggestions that I go and watch someone's videos, especially when you suggest that I go watch someone's videos that, like, somebody that has lost 140 pounds in 5 years, I don't think I need to go watch that person, because I've done more than them, So, on that note, the people I like to watch are real people that are going through their journeys. I'm not going to go and watch these gurus that are just out there doing these videos to try and make tons of money off of all of us fat, sick, and dying people in the world and overcharging them for their services. I'm not into that. That's not what I'm into, and I really enjoy watching real people like Kimberly over at Fat Woman Goes Raw. You know, My First Romance, Nathan and Lisa, Joanne, Micah. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. People I really like watch. Tink up in Edmond. Michael down in San Antonio. God, what is the name of his channel? Tommy Brisbane over there in Australia. Those are the people I like to watch. People that are doing it like I'm doing it. There's few gurus that I like to watch, but I would much rather watch people that are doing it and trying to become their own gurus. That's what I enjoy to watch. Now, if I need some kind of an education, the people that I really look up to is like Matthew Armstrong. When I was doing my Juice Feast, he contacted me around day 2021, and we had a really great conversation. He didn't charge me a dime for it. So I really enjoy watching Matthew Armstrong. Dr. Craig Summers wrote the Raw Foods Bible. He's awesome. He is so granola, it's crazy. I think his channel is Gentle Earth Man, and I like watching Kelly Kobe because Kelly Kobe has been researching this and doing this for 20 years. You can ask Kelly Kobe a question and boom, she gives you an answer. So she's a remarkable woman. She hasn't been doing a lot of videos because her internet sucks when down in Guatemala. Hopefully she'll be back in the States soon and we'll be able to get together and do a couple of videos together. I like to poke in every once in a while and see what Dan the Man is up to. You know, and of course I check on Darian Ryder just to see who he's ripping on and tearing up every once in a while. But, you know, as far as Dan and Darian, I really don't watch them on a regular basis. I do like to pop in and check out Dara Dubonnet and Jason Robel, you know, for raw food recipes and things like that. They really do some really cool stuff. So that's who I like to watch. And I've lost over 140 pounds, and now I'm trying to go to that next level. And there's a block, something's blocking me, and that, I think, you know, like the psychological, the subconscious mind has so much impact on us and the association with those emotions, with those weights. That's why I don't want to weigh in anymore until I'm done with this thing. So, one thing to help me combat it, and it's wonderful when people send you stuff. It's so awesome. I had somebody wonderful send me a series of meditation CDs by Deepak Chopra. The first one is, they're both 21-day guided meditation CDs to help work on your subconscious. You've got to be careful what you think of, and you know, those thoughts have an impact on your body. So the first one is Mind Body Odyssey. It's a 21-day thing. And it's really cool. I actually started it last night, so there's plenty of time to get through these two 21-day CDs and work on this up here, because it's really a mind, body, and soul type thing. And I've been working so hard on my body. It's time to work on my soul too. The second one is a series called Free to Love, and I guess the person who sent me these CDs is trying to tell me something. But I really appreciate them sending me that, and it's like I said, it's pretty cool when people send you stuff. But these are tools and weapons that I'm going to use to try and fight further and deeper in my journey. And it's just something I personally feel that I need to work on, that I need to move past, move on, and help me get down past that number that's on the scale and get the body and the physique that I want to get, you know. And that's what this journey is about, finding out what works best for me, you know. Everybody's on their journey. Everybody's body responds differently from this whole raw food thing, and, you know, maybe 30 bananas a day works for you. Maybe all juice works for you. Maybe all smoothies works for you. Maybe big green salads work for you. That's your journey. The raw potential that I'm looking for is the right combination of raw foods that works best for me. You know, I have have the books. You know, I've read all sorts of stuff. But you know what? You know what I've realized after over a year of doing this, and after losing over 100 pounds, the answers that I seek for my journey, it's not in here. It's not in someone else's videos. It's in here. And my connection with the food that I choose to put inside my body. And that's what you have to figure out, is what works best for you. Just because Steve Kreider went out and did a 107-day juice fast and lost 100 pounds doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be able to do that. I hope you can, and do it safely, in the correct way, and drink more than 80 ounces of juice a day. Don't fast, that's unhealthy and your hair will fall out. But if you will find and experiment and connect with your food, you will find what works best for you and the exercises that works best for you. So that's what I want to leave you with. And as far as exercise today goes, I jumped on the elliptical to tear it up again for another 60 minutes, and I was 1 minute into it and something broke yet again in the elliptical. It was free flying. So instead of getting mad and upset and trying to figure out what to do next, I just put on some music and I danced for 20 minutes. So still got some more working out to do today. And no, I didn't record the dancing because I just wanted to get on with it and get my heart rate up and stay moving for a good 20 minutes. But I have a ton of weapons in my arsenal. I've got the whole P90X series, I've got weights, I've got a dojo, I've got punching bags, I've got mats, I've got sparring equipment, I have mountain bikes, I have tons of stuff to work with. You know, so I don't necessarily know that I'm going to replace that elliptical. I'm tired of taking it apart every 5th time I use it and working on it. So maybe time to just let that go, and if I want to do something long term, there's always the open road out there that I can go jump on my bike or just go run. And that's something that I need to start working on anyways, because there's some marathons and things that I'm supposed to be running here coming up in this next year, in the spring next year. So that's what I'm going to work on. So anyways, that's my day 5 video, and I hope this didn't run too freaking long. But I've got tons of weapons to fight with. So, and that's the key. You gotta keep fighting. And that's what I'm doing, is to continue to fight, to find my raw potential.